Hello and welcome to all of you, young journalists and other guests gathered at the European Parliament for this year's European Youth Media Days. Let me say at the very outset that we at the European Parliament see the media as our allies in the process of holding European decision makers to account. We are therefore delighted to support you, the new generation of journalists, and help you explore the world of European politics. This Parliament devotes most of its time to the bread and butter issues of European legislation, the things that affected people's daily lives, such as roaming charges and employment law. And lately, of course, much of our energy has been taken up with the EU's response to the economic crisis. However, wider values such as press, freedom and democracy are never far from our minds. And there are times when the practical issues are clearly inseparable from the wider values. This is certainly the case with the economic crisis, as we see from the title of your debate today on the future of Europe and the euro. What price democracy? We at the Parliament are convinced that decisions on the future of Europe and the single currency must not be taken by technocrats or even government leaders alone, behind closed doors. Indeed, many difficult but necessary economic measures will never be carried through without sufficient support from the people. That's why this Parliament has made the utmost to ensure its voice is heard on the financial and economic legislation passed in Brussels. That is why I personally insisted successfully that this Parliament participates in the ongoing negotiations on the future of the European Union. And that is also why we welcome the bright light of media scrutiny of our own work and that of the other of EU bodies. Democracy is one of the cornerstones of better economic governance, but equally essential to the health of our democracy system is a media world that is robust, dynamic and free, that probes and challenges and, yes, makes politicians feel uncomfortable at times. I am particularly impressed by the format of your workshop, organized largely by yourself and striking a balance between debate and practical journalistic work. Many of you, I hope, are setting out on a road that will lead to a long, satisfying and fruitful career in the world of journalism. Always remember that you take with you the good wishes of the Parliament for your future.